122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys come from Walker, Wisconsin. Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas, bro.
Got our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
All right, man. Apparently, the Spence and Crawford talk is heating up for June. Bomac said he had his fingers crossed. Keyshawn Davis trying to jump on the undercard. And I still believe it when I see it. That's what I'm taking. I'm still going to believe it when I see it. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. So Bomac had a fighter on the zone last night, which I didn't watch. I can't believe Joseph Diaz lost to Gesta. It shouldn't even have been close. But hey, I ain't watching. I ain't had no interest in it. I ain't like I said, I don't even be caring for boxing like that no more. Don't none of this shit really pique my interest, especially that fight. But if he lost to Gesta, he deserved to lose. If it was close, he deserved to lose. He might want to think about retiring around this motherfucker losing to old boy. Or even be competitive with him. He might as well think about retiring. But hey, it is what it is, right? But nonetheless, I mean, you know, Bomac was there, he did the interview, said he got his fingers crossed. I said it before, man. He said that Spence known for taking tough fights, coming off long layoffs. I mean, however y'all want to start kissing his ass, start praising him before the fight. I don't, man. Like I said before, if that fight didn't happen last year, I was over. Especially if you didn't throw the bump year, the pandemic year in there. Really, it should have, you know, without that year, you know, should have been happened. But I mean, like I said, I'm not excited, bro. And I don't have any ambitions on going to that fight at this point either. And that might change once they actually make it. It may not change. Like I said, I'm numb to boxing right now. Ain't shit moving the needle. Ain't nothing I'm looking forward to right now that just got me ready to jump up and go. So maybe, you know, when the shit start coming on, whatever, but it don't move me right now. You know, I got a lot of other shit going on too, so it's hard for me to sit in one spot. So I ain't really watching nothing. I ain't really watching the tournament, nothing. I'm just, you know, we all dealing with life, so ain't no excuse, but you know, they talking about it. And heard June 23rd was a date that was being thrown out there, and I mean, you know, whatever. They came up with 1,000 excuses, S&Os. They went from we don't have the money to it was Terence Crawford fights, and well, before that it was wrong side of the street. Now it's piracy is the problem. I was talking with YSM Media on Facebook about it. And he was saying, well, because UFC got low purses. What the fuck do that got to do with anything? What do they purses got to do with more people buying they fight than streaming it? Or, you know, people buying it, you know, some people preferring to buy it than streaming it. I don't care what they make. It means absolutely jack shit. Because what it shows is if you put on a good product, a good show, which I heard Usman and a kid had a good show. If you put on a good show, guess what? People gonna buy it. Fury Wilder 2 showed that. And yeah, they should have cut that dude Young Pharaoh in on some money on that fight. If we all being real, he should have got cut in because his talk about the gloves is what really sold the fucking fight, the second fight. That's why nobody really bought, not as many people bought the third fight. But it shows if there's interest in the fight, people will buy it instead of streaming it. And that's what we all been trying to say. That's what we all been trying to tell them, and that's the point. People want it, people will buy it. Simple as that. You know? And that's the point I'm telling y'all. And it's a proven fact. UFC did do it. And from every, orange moon or pink moon, boxing do it. You know? And that's it. That's all I'm trying to say. But, no disrespect. It's just common sense in my opinion. But some people, that's why boxing is in the place it is. Some people think it's in a good place because they don't know no better. You know? I remember when the shit was fruitful, man. When you had to actually have talent to be on TV. You had to be in competitive fights to be on TV, but nonetheless, we'll see. I don't really care about the fight no more. They didn't took that shit away. Just like Lou DiBella said, they'll make the fight. They'll do a typical boxing fashion. They'll make the fight when nobody care about the shit no more. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. People stop caring, then they gonna make the fight. You know, and all they did was try to age out Terence Crawford, and what they did was made Spence stagnant and have a built-in. Well, I hadn't fought this long, and so I don't know if the network's putting pressure on them or whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. When y'all get to June and they announce Thurman, y'all gonna be looking salty than a motherfucker. So I ain't buying into it until them niggas in the ring or at a press conference. Today in the ring for me. That's what it gotta be. Cause the old boy stuntman be doing some wild shit out here in these streets. And the dude with the pictures I have been seeing, he don't even like this nigga training nothing like that. He like now he just started, but before that, before Joshua came online, they was eating, poonskis and shit. I'm talking about on the phone, you want these people to get off my back. They can conduct yourself like a real man then. Shit. Letting Al Heyman feminize you. Feed you all that estrogen. Your estrogen level is higher than your testosterone. You know? You even if you lost this fight or you won this fight, a while ago, you would have been better off you lost. People would be like, okay, he lost. It was a competitive fight. He can bounce back from this. Blase blah. Or, oh yeah, he beat Crawford. Ooh, we gotta give him his credit right there. Now, you the eggs motherfucker out. So if you win, niggas ought to build an excuse. And if you lose, it's like, no, this nigga ain't gonna never bounce back from this. You know? Listening to Al Heyman, something you like you're gonna have to do regardless. Put a whole bunch of ass right over that shit. You know? So you just strapped your nuts on and got it out the way. Shit, at least you was able to mentally prepare for it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I can say. But we'll see. Bomax is hoping to get Crawford in the ring 2 times this year, so now you're going to have to pay Rocha to step aside, and when this shit could have been easily made, bro. I'm still trying to understand. I'm still trying to understand what's Al Heyman end game for not making these fights happen. That's all I want to know. Like, what are you gaining by not making these fights happen? You're gonna make more money if they fight, and the loss not gonna be as bad. And the network give you more money for more fight days. They gonna want more. So, like I said, man, I ain't really understand it, but I ain't really buying into it, dog. They doing all this fucking negotiating when this shit should have been done. It's simple. When it comes to black people, oh, we don't have the money and we don't have the resources and shit. All right, whatever. But if you think you gonna get me hyped up, man, fuck them, dude. Terence Crawford should have been Terence Crawford should have been caught that tricky travel. You know? And all they did was diminish Errol Spence. If he beat him, all they did was diminish Errol Spence's victory. That's it. That's it. That's all they did was diminish that man's victory. That is it. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll see. Bo-Mac gave it a little validity. He said his fingers crossed and all this type of shit. And I know they glad they took that fight with David Avenesian. I know they happy they took that fight. They looking like geniuses. You know, what did Anthony Joshua say came in, hey mate, Errol Spence, you need to go to fight to Terence Crawford. You looking like a business. Hey mate, you're the moss of business. Hilarious. Which he is. And that's how he was looking. But yes, it is what it is. But y'all believe what y'all want to believe, man. But, you know, fingers crossed, hope we get this done. I'm like, I mean, it is what it is. But, if not, Rocha. But do I believe Errol Spence gonna come off over a year layoff and fight Terence Crawford right away? No, I don't. And am I start praising Errol Spence for now taking the fight? No, I won't. I'm not about to praise a motherfucker that's supposed to Ben did something, supposed to Ben did this. You know, you just made this dude story. You just made this dude fairy tale bigger than what it is. That's what it always is when somebody's a feared fighter. You got people saying, is he more avoided? You know, and Errol Spence was in that same position. All it boiled down to being, it grew to be a fairy tale. Actually what it boiled down to. It started, you know, the folktale started actually being bigger than the actual story. Errol Spence made it bigger than this. It was about everything was about Errol Spence. Keith Thurman not going to fight him because of Errol Spence. Danny Garcia not going to fight him because they wanted to protect Errol Spence. Sean Porter said, shit, I don't care. Sean Porter was the only real dude. You know? He beat Sean Porter's ass. And that's why the big fish got up and slid up out of there. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Like I said, he don't have nowhere else to go to get this type of legacy fight and make this money. At all. Where else do he got to go? Like Tim Tszyu is his only hope. That's it. Tim Tszyu is his only hope, bro. No cap. Tim Tszyu is his only hope. Because he ain't going to fight. Jamel said he ain't interested. And Canelo said he ain't interested. So, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And that subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase chance you get notifications. We go live or drop a video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.